Warning, there will be bad language throughout this video.
Hello, mate.
Right, D. How you doing? Look, I've had a mad idea, mate. I don't know if you're going to like it or not, but we're bringing iPark FC back. We need to round the boys up.
Huh? Shut up. Really? Fucking get in there. See you in a bit. Wait!
We start off our season with a Riding District Cup semi-final against Bembridge Reserves. Here's what happened.
Flick. Go, Marky. Hold, Zaki.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
The Ride Garage sponsors player goes to... Right, on to our first league game of the season, and it was AFC Wotton at home, and this happened. On to our second league fixture of the season, and we host Newchurch at home. Nath with a banger from long way out. What a goal that is by Nath. It's took for our left centre back to come forward and have a shot from...
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
The High Park Tavern sponsors player is... In our third league game of the season, we went away to Ventnor, knowing that these are going to be one of our rivals throughout the season. Didn't go well for us. We had one sent off after 40 minutes. But I knew after this game, I had a team with character, art and determination. We was unlucky not to get something out of the game, robbed by a referee. The park was the Riding District Cup final against Oakfield down at Braden. We may not have won the football, but we definitely won the fight.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Fight Club. First rule of the Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Our next award this evening is Cock of the Season. Unfortunately, this recipient can't be here tonight. We haven't managed to get a video message from him. Over to you.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and transgenders there tonight. Adam, that's you. Unfortunately, I can't make it there tonight to pick up my award, but I'd just like to say thank you all. Unfortunately, I have 500 kids with 500 different names, so trying to get them all aligned is literally impossible. But I hope you all will have a good night tonight and get as legless as that fucking shit gun goalkeeper did the other week when I fucking apparently elbowed him. But it's never a dull moment, is it, with me around? Anyway, look forward to next season, putting on the black and white again. I'm if my fucking injuries fucking don't flare up, so I've got legs like biscuits, and if I don't get a lengthy suspension. But anyway, thank you all and hope you have a good night. Peace.
Next up for the park was the Hampshire Cup first round. We had Rona Rovers at home, and this is what happened. And then we went away to West Wight, and this happened. And then in the third round, we clubbed together some ringers, took them on the mainland, and this happened.
Mission abort. Repeat. Mission abort.
Explorer, this is Kowalski confirming visual contact with debris.
Go. We have.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we got Hero of the Year. Now, this fella broke his heel playing against Knighton. He stayed on for an hour with a broken heel, and then he cut his cast off to come and play the last game of the season in the decider. Hero of the Year is Ash Woodmore. In our next league game, we travelled away to Carisbrooke. Under-strength squad, but we got the job done.
This program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we got the award for the biggest comeback of the season. Now, we all know what this fella went through. He went through the ringer. He was in and out of a coma in hospital for weeks on end. Like I said before, as soon as he come out and got fit, he put back on a shirt, and I love him for it. No one deserves to go through what he went through this season, so the biggest comeback goes to Daz Malpass. Next up, we had a tough league game at home v Ventnor. This is how that went. Next up in the league, we were away to Wootton, and this is what happened here.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we have the award for the most carded player this season. Over £300 in fines, 8-game ban, 133-day ban. We all know who this is. Next up for the park was a league game at home to Yarmouth. Here's what happened.
That's been that fucking first off, man. Where's the back?
This program to bring you a special report.
Our next award is the Unseen Hero Awards, and this goes to two ladies who are very close to me, very close to a lot of you. One of them, you never see her, you wouldn't believe that she's involved in this club, but every week I drop the kit off to her. She don't whinge, she just does the kit, she washes the kit, she dries the kit, she makes sure everything's in order, ready for the next game. And the other lady, we hear a lot of her on the sideline. She's there with her camera. And without her work, none of this could be possible. So welcome up to the stage, my mum and my mother-in-law, Denise and Dee. Next up for the park was a home league game versus Carisbrooke. And this is what happened.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we got the award for the most committed players of the season. And I've got two awards here for two lads. One turns up whether he's injured, got no knees, got the shits. The other one turns up where he's got a torn hamstring or not. That just shows the commitment to the club from these two boys.
Come on, you! Right. We could have had hell of a club, mate. Right. time, Jason! Bang it! Yes,
Jace! Next up for the park was an away trip to Newchurch. This is probably one of the easiest games we've had all season. Next up for the park, we travelled away to Yarmouth and Calbourne in the league. This is what happened. Next up for the park, we had the Junior A Cup at home against Yarmouth and the Memorial Cup away against Yarmouth. Here's what happened in both of them cup ties. Our next league fixture was away to Seaview just after Christmas. Here's how that went.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we've got most improved player. Now, this man's played in every position this season, and definitely on the pitch he is the most improved, especially his attitude. Couldn't say the same for off the pitch though.
Interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we've got Young Player of the Year. Now, considering 99.9% of us are old and fucked, everybody's going to know who this is.
Interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Our next award is Outstanding Achievement Award, and this goes to a fella who hasn't played as much as I wanted to this season, but it's not his fault. He's just going through dramas off the pitch all the time with his health. I'm just so glad he come back towards the end of the season and helped get us over the line, because it's just an achievement for him to even be playing football. Put your hands together for Adam McKenna.
What was that, Mother? What was you saying? Got no ball now!
Dan, you're going to be on a TikTok later.
Oh, that was...
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we've got the award for the most viewed clip. Now, I've been doing this for 2 years and I've put loads of clips out, as everybody's seen, but nothing's compared to this one. My phone was flashing for 3 weeks solid with notifications and likes and comments and shares, and it was mental. Massive 3.6 million views on TikTok and 3.1 million views on Facebook. Here it is. Next up for the park was a home league game against East Cowes Vics. Big game for us. Here is what happened.
Second. Go on, Scotty. Well done! No!
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next award we got is top goal scorer. Now, there is two fellas who are in the running for this. Both played massive parts of our season, scored 35 goals between them, and it come down to just one solitary goal. But the winner of top scorer this season is Johnny Robjan.
Over. Yes! Hey, Paul! Now, boys!
Next up for the park was a home Memorial Cup tie against Division 1 Sandown. Here's how that went.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we've got goal of the season. Now, we've scored a lot of goals this season, but this one in particular will go down in history for our club going forward. And no man deserves this more than this geezer. Roll the clip.
Get 10 on it, he's good!
Next up for the park was a home game against Osborne Coburg, followed by a week later an away game against Osborne Coburg. This is what happened in both them games.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we've got Supporters Player of the Season, voted for by you guys out there. Now, this man broke himself and ruined his life for the badge, for the club, for the park this season. Welcome up to the stage, Nate Holton. Next up for the park is Seaview at home. Now, these were bottom of the league. We swapped things about and, yeah, we made a meal with this one. But here's how it went. Next up for the park is a home game against Knighton. Now this time of the season we know that we cannot drop any points as we're chasing Ventnor down for the league. Here's what happened.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Next up, we've got the award for Players Player of the Season. Now, this is voted for by all the lads, and it's quite a special one. Let's have a look who it is.
So, Basti, a couple of goals in this for you today from long throws there. All day long. You scored against them down there, place, didn't you? Yeah. Little fucking nodders off the old Turkish bars.
Next up for the park was a trip away to East Cowes Vics. With only 2 games remaining, we needed 3 points. We was hoping to wrap up promotion here. They dropped 4 first teamers in against the boys and we had a ragtag squad that just chucked together. The boys worked their asses off, but unfortunately couldn't get the job done. Here's how it went.
This program to bring you a special report.
Right, now we move on to Manager's Player of the Season. Now this fella doubts himself, don't always believe, but he's always by my side no matter what. When I'm in trouble, when I need someone to talk to, when I need to run ideas past someone, when I'm not available, he steps in and he carries the club. He is our skipper. He is a role model and should be to everybody. Welcome up, Daryl Hunt.
Yes, stay down, Dean! Stay down! Right. That's quality!
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
This next award is for Helpers of the Year. Now these 4 little uns, well, not so much now, they're getting bigger. People don't see what they do behind the scenes, dragging nets around at home games, putting up kits, filling water bottles, putting the corner flags out. So when the players turn up to games, everything is ready for them. They don't have to lift a finger other than put their kit on and get out there and do the job. So welcome up to the stage, Lily, Summer, Reggie and Mitchell.
This program to bring you a special report.
Our last award of the evening goes to Hyde Park FC's #1 supporter. Now this young lad is always keen to watch the old YouTube channel. He gets on his dad's tits asking when it's going to be up every week. Welcome to the stage, Harrison Hunt. Now we move on to our final league game of the season. Here is the league table going into that game. Obviously everybody in this room knows what happened on the build up to this game. We were getting robbed by the fixture secretary, by the appointment of referees that just didn't make sense, switching the game around to try and suit East Cowes Vics. East Cowes Vics having their full club to choose from when they played us and when they played Ventnor, hanging Ventnor out so they'd already won the league and cup. Everything you can think that went against us did go against us. And to then do what we did in this game, I want us all to just see it is going to be a bit long-winded, 5 to 7 minutes long, but the feelings I've got by watching this game back and all of these bits is, it's why I do all the work I do. I promised everybody that I'm bringing a football club back to make memories before it's too late, and I never thought we'd have days like this. We don't even train, for fuck's sake. We don't do anything properly. We literally by hook or by crook, we do what we do. So we'll sit down, we'll watch this through and enjoy.
What's happening? What happened now?
Depends on the
Get 10 on it, he's good.
Yes! Come on. Good in, John. It's making me feel sick. Come on, get it off him! Hey! Go on! Go on! Yay! I'll put it all on my YouTube, I will. Well done, lads, eh? Where you going? Yeah! Come on!
We are going up!
Where you going? Stu!
Oh, you fucking get lost! Come on!
Well done, babe. Well done. Amazing. What a fucking day.
We are going up, say we are going up. We are going up, say we are going up. We are going up, say we are going up. We are going up, say we are going up. You see our pop, and now fuck off. You see our pop, and now fuck off. You see our pop, and now fuck off. Boys, I know it's late, everyone's got work tomorrow and shit. So much going back to the old park for the street. Absolutely. If not, on the 13th, that's when we do our celebrating, boys. We're all together. Last presentation of the season. Everything's going on. Make sure we're all there, right? Yes. All there for each other.
There you have it, guys. That is the end of the movie, end of the presentation evening. I just want to say a massive thanks to everybody who's got involved this season, all the players, all the supporters, everybody behind the scenes, everybody that watches our videos. You know, I'm just a man that this sport saved my life, and I want to give back to it as many memories as I can, with my family and friends as involved as they can be. And every day, just wake up and try harder, work harder, be better, be a better person. It takes for hardship to see the real, true colours of yourself. Loyalty is everything. Togetherness is strong. And as long as you got fight and you never give up, then you're winning in life. You've got people around you that love you, and that's all that matters. For one last time, I hope everybody has a great evening. And remember, up the fucking park.
We are going up, say we are going up. We are going up.